How to warm up your cold market. You know what, guys? I found a way on how we can warm up cold leads with the use of a feature on Facebook. Ano? Meron nun? Oo, meron. May feature pala sa Facebook na matagal nang available para sa atin. And I saw the opportunity para mag-level reg tayo in, converting and use it to our advantage to make a sale. So yun pag-uusapan natin sa video na to. Alright, what's good, celebs? Right, so again, kung bago ka dito, my name is Direct Glenn and tumutulong ako sa mga sales professionals to be strategic in connecting with their clients. And sa episode natin today, it's all about warm market. Di ba? Kung sales professional ka at medyo matagal-tagal ka na rin sa industry, di ba? Cold market is the way to go. Bakit? Darating ka kasi sa point na parang, yan, may mga gabing malalamig. Kasi nahihirapan na natin na tayong i-market yung products or services natin. Kasi medyo naubos na natin yung circle of friends natin and yung mga nakilala din natin through referrals. And that's why I think it's really high time to explore yung malamig na gabi natin or yung tinatawag nating cold leads. Right? So, with that, sino na nga ba ang cold market natin? Kasi to be honest with you, yung scope na to, sobrang laki. And it can either become a blessing or a curse to us. Blessing, it can be because finally, pag natap mo yung market ng cold leads mo and you become successful, then definitely you will keep on building up your reputation doon sa cold leads natin, cold market. A curse, it can be like you kept on chasing people sa cold leads and you're not doing it right. Kaya naisip ko, bigyan ko kayo ng classification na sino ba yung pwede nating unahin sa cold leads. Alright? So, number 1. Friends of your immediate family members. Dito, yung mga kumare, kumpare, kaibigan ng mga kapatid mo, right? They know you for sure, but they know you because of your family members, not about what you do. So, might as well, after you watch this video, add those kumare, kumpare, at mga kaibigan ng mga kapatid mo. And that's where we are to build a relationship with them. So later on, discuss natin. Next na classification na pwede nating tignan sa mga cold peeps. 6 months ago na kayong nag-usap. Kahit sino pa yan. It can be from people during your primary, secondary school, right? Or college, diba? You can reconnect with them. Especially nowadays, people crave for human interaction because of the pandemic, 'di ba? So, again, pero ito lang may pitfall kasi diyan. Ang pitfall is this. Please make sure na kapag nangamusta kayo sa kanila, yung intent nyo, klaro na rin. Kasi, 'di ba, may mga nausong messages na Mars ... no. So, alam niyo na saan papunta, pero sige, panoorin natin kung anong nangyayari. Anong perception ng mga tao kapag sinabing Mars?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Anong susunod sa Mars?
Jupiter. Alam mo, joke.
Gago si ate. Sabi, ano susunod sa Mars? Pautang. Parang na-offend ako dun.
Right? So, kalokohan. But that's, well, it's true, no? Nowadays, Mars pautang. So, kaya be very careful in sending a message na nangangamusta kayo. Dapat klaro kasi talagang tumatak na sa isip ng makaramihan na, naku, mangungutang yan, may bebenta sa akin yan. Right? Or, dating katrabaho. Ito, at one point kasi, nagkaroon naman din kayo ng relationship ng mga katrabaho mo, right? Meaning, Relationship na working relationship or professional relationship, no? Hindi yung medyo on the side. Delikado tayo dyan. But what I'm saying is, reconnect with them. You have to tell them what you learned dun sa episode natin na what do you do. Diba? That's how you use your elevator pitch. Kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yun, I suggest watch it kasi magiging vital siya doon sa pag-warm ng cold market natin later on. Ito, dinagdag ko lang para may katatawanan, pero si X. Yan, huwag nyo ibalik. Mahirap pala. Delikado, baka machani tayo ng mga misis natin o mga asawa natin. So, focus on the three things. Three classification. Ito muna. Bakit? Bakit ito yung sinasuggest ko? Number one, may point of reference na sila eh. Na, anak yan ni ganito. Okay, kilala ka naman si kumpare kung magre-reach out naman yan. Right? This is a test market for you. But please, do not limit yourselves na you add random people, then you build, you send them a message. Yun kasi yung medyo iiwasan natin. When you want to tap the cold market, it's not about you messaging them directly or agad-agad. Kapag add mo palang, binentahan mo na, no? So, parang medyo off yon for the majority of the people na nasa cold market. I don't even know you, di ba? Parang ganun. So, remember, I mentioned earlier na merong palang functionality sa Facebook natin na nandoon na sobrang tagal na baka lang hindi natin alam. But I think because my audience are really smart, I think baka alam nyo na rin naman yung functionality na to, pero hindi nyo lang nabigyan ng speto in terms of, pwede ko palang gamitin to in warming up my cold leads. Yung mga nanlalamig na, kliyente na prospects ko. Right? So, sabi nga, siguro, I'd like to ask a question. Alam niyo ba yung KLT? Right? Samahan ng mga kulto ng mga hindi. KLT is actually inspired by a quote. At ang sabi, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. Okay. So, hold on a second. Akala ko ba we are going to tap the cold market? Pero, sabi doon, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So how do we then close a sale sa cold leads? This is just my opinion. I don't think anyone closes a cold market or a cold lead. Because what's gonna happen first is this. Yeah, pwede naman eh. May nakaka-close, pero hindi na siya cold. Actually, na-warm up mo na siya, kaya siya nag-agree sa idea natin. Kasi the principle of KLT. Please remember, know, like, and trust. Pero gusto ko siyang dagdagan bilang sa productions natin. We always want to have one step ahead of the normal ways ng pagbebenta, no? Kaya nga, being strategic in connecting with the clients. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. So, yung kaninang na-mention ko, etong tatlong cluster na to, they need to know, like, and trust what you do. Yun. Yun yung gagawin natin. That will determine na okay, ready na itong cold market ko to hear my idea kung paano ako makakatulong. It's not enough for them to know you kasi anak ka ni ganito. They like you kasi mabait naman si mommy, daddy, o yung kapatid mo sa amin. Trust you. I mean, it's impossible to get the trust immediately. Kaya, but the focus should be know, like, and trust what you do. So, paano nga natin gagawin yun? So, madaming pwedeng advantages yung functionality ni Facebook, which is ito. I'll show you my Facebook. Just forget about the things that you see there later on. No, yung mga hindi ka nais-nais kung meron man. Pero, aalamin natin is creating a list on Facebook. Ano bang advantage ng creating a list? Number one, you can do targeted postings na para kayo nagra-run ng Facebook ads without paying anything. And second, you can continuously build relationships with the people in the group. So, paano yun? So, on the left pane ng Facebook nyo, makita nyo dito yung options na friends. So, sobrang hirap nito. Kaya I want you to really pay attention to the next few steps na gagawin natin. Alright? Click on friends. Then, at the bottom part of the options, custom lists. Click on custom lists. Now, as you can see, marami na akong custom lists. Kasi tried it, and tinry ko rin sa team na minamanage ko, and it's working perfectly for us. Right? Pero by default, baka makita nyo dyan 3. Kung hindi pa kayo nakagawa ng list. Close friends, acquaintances, and restricted. Right? So dito, for the experiment, what we can do is create a list. Click on create a list. They would ask you to name that list. Siguro lagyan natin na direct G celebs. Right. So, just click on confirm. Dito, lalabas na itong direct G celebs. Pipiliin ko kung sino yung mga magiging part ng grupo na to. So, add friends. I will just randomly add people. Right? So, add natin sila. And then yan. Save changes. Dito, sa direct G celebs, etong mga to is basically ano natin, no? I-categorize natin. Teka, i-rename pala natin. Lagyan natin direct G code market. Ibig sabihin, ito po yung mga na-add ko na bagong kaibigan ng magulang ko or kaibigan ng kapatid ko, ng mga kapatid ko. Right? So, sila yung bibuildan ko ng relationship. Okay? So, what I did, I have that list already. Now, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to homepage. Sa homepage natin, now that you've successfully created the list, pwede na po kayong gumawa ng targeted list. Right? Ang daming kasing balik tayo ang dami nating pwedeng gawin. I've created category for nurses, for architects, ito daily cold market, like hindi dapat lumipas yung isang araw na hindi ako nakapag-react sa mga posts nila or hindi ako nakapag-post sa kanila. Right? So, if we are to try this one, go back home, magpo-post ako ng something. And let's say, I want to post the business card that I created. Right? Ito. And I'm assuming, or just kindly assume na yung grupo na gusto ko makakita nito, nakalagay dyan, I help young professionals control their financial future by encouraging them to build a sustainable emergency funds. If I post that publicly, not a lot of people will recognize the post. Bakit? Di ba nga may algorithm sa Facebook? Ang sabi, only 10% of your friends can see your post. But if you want to outsmart the algorithm, ito yung pwedeng gawin. Since you've created a list, ang gagawin ko, no, i-select ko na lang dun sa para hindi sila magulat. Hindi meant for them. Dito sa team ko, no, ang makakita lang nitong post na to, assuming na lahat ng member ng Pyrob Garnet are young professionals at sila yun ding daily responsibility for me to post para makikita nila na, okay, parang sabi ko, di ba, parang Facebook ads na makikita nila on a daily basis na ito ang ginagawa ko. Tumutulong ako sa mga young professionals. If I post that, this Lagyan nyo ng comment. This is what I do. This is what I do. Pwedeng ganyan, no? Depende lang. Or, eto, pwede rin Tagalog, yung goal. So, depende sa caption nyo. Ito yung goal ko. Matulungan ko yung mga kabataan in understanding the importance of planning ahead. Okay, so yun. Then you post this. If you are my friends on Facebook, you wouldn't see this post. Pero ngayon, no, yan, posted directly to the Pirate Garnet group. So, pwede yan. Marami akong ads, marami akong template na ganito na naka-target din. Say, helping young professionals, helping nurses, helping this and that. Right? So, as you can see, it's a powerful functionality ng Facebook na pag ginamit natin ng tama, you don't really need to run Facebook ads kung gusto nyo mag-attract or if you wanna create curiosity sa mga clients natin. Right? And the good thing is, kung sino yung nasa list na to, bisitahin natin. Go to Friends, Custom Lists, and Pirate Garnet. Right? Kung sino yung mga nasa list na to, sila lang ang makakakita and makikita nila overlap na hindi pumapasok yung algorithm ng 10%. Lahat sila nandito makikita nila when they open up their Facebook. Kasi targeted specifically for these people. Right? And if you wanna be smart, sabi ko nga, go back to Friends, Custom List, ang target mo, architect, right? Or nurses. So itong mga to, kung nurse sila, then you post something about I help frontline support to secure a health fund for their loved ones. Diba? So, pwedeng ganun. Kaya nga, I recommend and I not just recommend, I encourage everyone na panoorin yung episode natin, What Do You Do? For you to know how to create a template for this. Kasi I have a framework for that. Okay? So, that's how you create a list. And if you have questions, you can comment on our on our YouTube comment section. Sasagutin ko yan if meron kayong tanong na ilan ba dapat ang pwede ba multiple people sa maraming lists, no? Or the same people sa maraming lists. So, sasagutin ko yan. All you have to do is to comment. Now, that's target contents. Right? Is that, I hope that's clear. Pwede nyo naman balikan na lang sa ating video. Now, another option na pwede natin gawin is this. Remind ko lang din pala kayo, in creating the list, mas madali, and I don't know kung may ibang option no, sa mobile phone, pero what I did, gamit ko ngayon yung laptop ko, doon ako naggumawa ng custom list. Kasi simple lang friends, custom list, and then create new, or if you want, you can add something to this. Right, so magagandang tao, ayan. So, ayan, testing lang yan, pero syempre, andyan ang misis ko, no? Baka maano tayo mapagalitan tayo pag wala siya dyan, di ba? Right. Baka madali tayo, right? But then, and if you want that kind of view, gusto ko lang ma-inspire. Sino ba yung mga friends ko na maraming pinopost about this and that, right? Tapos, if you want to create exceptions like ito, mga Sun Life people, I don't want them to see my postings kasi wala naman there's nothing that I can do to create what? No business sa mga nandito. Kasi when you post something, like ang daming ang nag-react, right? And what happens is this. Sila lang din, mga katrabaho mo lang din ang nagre-react sa post. So, anong market natin doon? Wala lang din, di ba? So, parang nasasayang yung effort natin. But when you do targeted content, that's the best way to go. Especially if you're starting in the industry, you don't need to run ads yet, no? Kasi you have to be financially ready if you want to explore cold market with the help of Facebook ads. So, ibang usapan pa yun. Right. Now, let's talk about visibility. Ano pa ang isang advantage ng may custom list? Visibility. So, this is an emulator installed on my phone. And remember, kanina, di ba, naggumawa tayo ng lists. So, ipakikita ko sa inyo kung paano kayo makikipag-socialize in the new normal. Kung paano kayo makikilala ng cold leads nyo, they like and trust what you do. Diba? That's the goal, KLT. How will they know, like, and trust what you do? And you can start with, inserting dopamine with the use of Facebook. So, pag nasa phone kayo, unfortunately, sa Facebook app mismo, hindi yan gumagana. What you need to do is to open your Facebook using Google Chrome. In the same way, same login lang naman. And then once you do that, you click on this option, yung sidebar option natin. And then, you scroll down until you see this category. Friends, prospects, awesome clients, hot leads. Ito yung ginawa natin kanina. Ito rin yun, yung mga nurses, right? Now, for them to know, like, and trust what you do, remember kanina nag-post ako ng content about young professionals. Dito naman, iba yung gagawin natin. We are to look into the posts of the people under this category, which is prospects. Ibig sabihin, kaya sila prospect, ibig sabihin, hindi mo pa sila nabentahan. Right? Or there's an opportunity to help them. Not just sell, no? Just to help them out. So, pag nakita nyo, okay, si Regine, she is selling longganisa for sale. So, people post with the intention of letting the public know kung anong meron sa kanila. Kaya, di ba, tinawag ng My Day, tinawag na, the status, what's on your mind, di ba? And people share that online for it to be affirmed, or they need a little bit of affirmation. They need encouragement or maybe acknowledgement. So, if you see this, and let's assume, no, guys, na ito yung nasa cold leads nyo. Ito yung list na ginawa nyo for the cold market. What you want to do is to react. I'll react, wow. Bakit? Kasi, I reacted, wow. So, what you do is you want to stand out at the same time. Na naiiba ka. Kasi when you click on the reactions, right? So, hindi na pala nakikita. Give me a sec. Let's drag that. Ayan. Pag nakita niyo yung reaction, sino lang ang nakawaw? Ako lang. And not to exaggerate it, but again, the source of dopamine is actually them looking at the people who loves it, who likes it, or who reacted differently. Wag na kayong umamin, or I would say, kahit di nyo aminin. Alam ko, tinitignan nyo talaga, ay, nilove na ba niyo yung post ko? Ganyan, diba? Right. So, you wanna stand out. So, let's just go back. So, on a daily basis, kung sino yung nandun sa leads na yun, na na-update, bumababa siya. So, done na tayo dun mag-react. Napaka-arte-artista. So, dito, you can love it. Dito naman, karangalan maglingkod, diba? Salute. Pwedeng heart. Pero tignan natin muna. Sorry. Hindi pala kita. Pwedeng heart. Tignan natin. Ang dami nag-react, right? How will you then stand out? Say, dito, 117, but 64, 4, 4, 2. Right? How can you stand out? How will this client knows, okay, I really care about the post that you did. Karangalan naglingkod sa bayan. Ang gagawin ko dyan, I'll react sad, and then, definitely, dapat mag-comment ako. Salute. Snappy salute. Diba? right? So dito, you created like an impact sa client. So yun lang. What you do is to keep on posting. I mean, to keep on reacting sa mga posts nila. Right? You want to stand out, then react differently. Okay? So, heart tayo dyan. So, on a daily basis, nag-update yan. Kung sino lang yung nasa prospect nyo. So, ibig sabihin, ang dali nating i-manage yung news feeds natin. Kasi nga, naka-custom sa kanila lang. I wanna go back home, na parang nalilito ka kung anong titignan mo, right? Then you go and check these people. Okay, done na ako doon, clean naman ako mag-react. Dito naman sa group na to, yung Pyre of Garnet. Ano ba yung mga pinost nila? Okay, so react tayo dyan, right? Remember to always react kasi that's where you can create a recall. So, basically, yun yung mga advantages ng pag-create ng function, ng list sa Facebook, which is a functionality embedded to our social media already. It's up to you kung paano nyo gustong maging pag-isipan pa, no? Kung paano nyo i-improve pa yung custom list na yun. Yung mga suggestion ko daw sa ibang mga celebrities ko sa small group live session namin, we have some of them created like a list for engineers, for lawyers. Tapos yung mga pinopost nila, yung makaka-relate yung mga lawyers, mga engineers, or yung mga professions. Para nang sa ganun, it creates like a strong recall of their name. Okay, alam ko si ganito, si ganyan, makakatulong sa akin yan. So basically, that is it. I hope meron kayong ulit natutunan on how you can warm up your cold leads. With that, if you like that video, if you like this guide, please send a thumbs up sa ating YouTube channel, or kung hindi pa kayo naka-subscribe, kindly search Direct Len on YouTube and click on subscribe plus the notification bell then, kasi I have a lot of episodes that I will upload para din sa inyo. And that is it for me. Thank you and see you all next week. Bye-bye!